everyone, it is so great to see you. We're going to be doing the colorful makeup tag, which was started by Anya, who no longer does makeup content, but has since gone to the fragrance side of things. So if you want to know my answers, definitely keep on watching. If you do videos or if you don't and you want to answer the same questions down below, I would love to know your answers. And without further ado, let's get into it. So there's only 9 questions, so this should be pretty short. And we're going to go ahead and go into the first question, which says, when and why did you start using color? So when I started using color, probably the first time it's kind of like the first time I got into makeup. My first color that I decided to choose was orange, and ever since using orange eyeshadow, it was just a comfort color for me because it looked really good against my brown eyes and it just really brought them out, and I was like, oh, I love orange on me. So I guess that's like colorful. Some people say it's neutral, so I guess it just depends on how you look at it. And then I started gravitating towards pinks because I was, wanting to get into eyeshadow. And I remember back then I was very intimidated by eyeshadow and very intimidated with the whole like having to blend and the process and taking the time and, really like sitting there and having to perfect a blend. That's what scared me and intimidated me the most. Once I got into it, oh boy, do I love it. And why did I start using color? Because your girl can only handle orange. And I got a little tired of it and I was like, you know what? I should be venturing out. I saw all of these YouTube videos of people just creating such like fun, colorful, vibrant, out there, abstract, sorts of cool looks, and I was like, one day I want to be in their shoes. And that's just kind of how it came about. Question number 2 says, what is your favorite color to wear? And if the first question didn't answer that, if I have not answered that time and time again on here on Instagram or here on YouTube, my favorite color is orange. I started wearing orange. It just makes me feel good. I feel happy in it. I feel confident in it. It's not to say that every other color doesn't, because pretty much any color makes me feel confident, and I just feel good in it. Orange just does something, and it's just, I love wearing and using orange. Like, you can catch me in an orange look. Maybe not as often as I would have when I started, but at least nowadays, if I don't know what to wear, orange is like, I will pull it out, I will put it in my eyes, and I am the happiest girl on earth. Question number 3 says, what is your go-to colorful combination? Gosh, I don't think I have any. I love to experiment. I have to experiment. I want to find the weirdest, the ugliest, the most disgusting color combination that one can find on this earth and try to pair it on my eyes. Like, if it's unexpected, if it colors you wouldn't think that goes together, I want to put it on my eyes. Always push myself outside of the box. I want to always just create something different. I don't want to create the same thing over and over, even though I guess there's only so many variations of green and blue you can do, but you get my gist. Question 4 says, who are your favorite influencers to follow that inspire you color-wise? And I have one in particular. She has, ever since I discovered her, and I started really watching a lot of her videos and her content, and then seeing the just creativity just flow onto her eyes, I was mesmerized, and I was like, this person knows color, this person is my inspiration, and it is Angelica Nyquist. Y'all know she is queen to me. Like, I put her up on a high pedestal for color combinations, for eyeshadow looks, for just the way that she blends and she creates, and she, just does all sorts of cool eyeshadow looks that are just beautiful every single time, and that's so inspiring to me. Question number 5 says, what do your family and friends think of your colorful makeup style? And honestly, they don't care. They kind of support it. Like, they don't care in the sense that, like, they have gotten used to me wearing makeup for over 10 years now. So it has been, like, just a usual thing. Like, I come out of my room with bold eyeshadow looks, with crazy eyeshadow looks, with all sorts of like crazy, little accessories and stuff on my eyes or whatever, and it's no surprise to them. Sometimes they're excited to see, sometimes they're like, maybe that shouldn't have been placed here, maybe that color shouldn't have been here, or maybe it just looks a little off, try this, try that. Every now and then they'll give me tips and things. Question number 6 says, is there a color that you're looking for a perfect formula with? No, I think if you probably would have asked this question long ago when I first started getting into makeup, I probably would have said every single color. Because I think when this tag was made, it was 7 years ago, which a lot of brands and formulas are still developing, and they always still will, even till this day. But I think that eyeshadow formulas has come in just a tremendous road from like 10 years ago to now to even 20 years ago. Like, formulas are just not the same anymore, so I think that we're coming into better formulas, into better quality, into better blending, whether it's shimmers or mattes or glitters or whatever the case may be. So I think, and now I don't think that there's a color that I'm like, I'm still looking for this perfect formula. Like, question 7 says, would you rather wear neutral lip color and colorful eyeshadow, or colorful lips and neutral eyeshadow for the rest of your life? And if my makeup today does not represent the answer or give you an idea of where I land with that, let me hear and vocalize. It is going to be a neutral lip and a colorful eyeshadow any day. Every day, any day. Like, that is 100% me. Like, I do enjoy bold lips every now and then. I do enjoy bold lips and a bold eyeshadow look every now and then. But for me, I feel most comfortable, most happy with letting my eyes be this extravagant, flashy statement piece. Like, this is obviously what you see first on someone, is you look at their eyes, and that's what when you talk to someone, that's your focus, and that is what I want the focus to be, is the eyes. I take my time to make this look pretty, and this I could care less. A neutral lip, nude lip, I'm good to go. I'm happy, and that is where my heart will always lie. Question 8 says, what is your opinion on glitter? Love it, hate it, and why? Glitter is, I love it and I hate it. I'm not like completely in love with it, and I'm not completely against it. I just think that everybody goes through a phase, especially me. I always go through a phase. Years ago, I would be using glitter up the wazoo. I would be putting it on my eyeballs. I'd be putting it on my face. I would be just like always having fun, experimenting with it and using it. There are just a lot of moods in myself where I'm like, I want to use glitter. I don't want to use glitter. I want to use glitter. And then it's just like, but nowadays I am totally okay with not using glitter. So I don't love it and I don't hate it. There are like, I guess I love it because it's fun and it's more impactful on the eyes and it brings out more of the look than if I just use a regular shimmer or just mattes. But then I also hate it because it's dangerous. You could get it in your eyeballs, you could permanently damage your eyes, and that's not something I want to risk for. I hate it, and that's my reason. And the last question says, what is your go-to colorful eyeshadow palette at the moment? I don't really have one. Honestly, like, I don't have a specific palette that I am like always using or I always have to pull out or I'm always like always have next to me. Like, I try to rotate through all of my palettes. I try to mix and match all of my palettes. I try to really have a specific like set on favorite. I really enjoy all of them. My go-to is basically every single palette in my collection. Do I have some favorites? Do I have some preferences over others? Absolutely, but if you're gonna force my hands in this one, and if I had to truly decide, if you guessed the Cosmic Brushes Beauty Serenity palette, you are correct. There's just this one and the Solmani 2 palette from Oden's Eye are like top 2 tier palettes for me. Now, one may not specifically call this colorful because there really isn't a lot of color to be had with this one because it's really blue heavy, green heavy, and then you have like orange, couple purples, and like the black and the white. So it's like, is it colorful? Is it not colorful? But to me, this palette is just, it's my go-to. It's my favorite. It brings me joy every single time, and I just have such a tremendous soft spot for this one. And that is the end of the tag video. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know your answers in the comments down below. And as always, have an awesome rest of your day and your week. And I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.